Snyder wins the 5A state championship 33-6 your final. Decatur Central ends the season 11-3.
Our kids, man, they have fought all year long. They've had something to prove, and I'm just really proud of how we turned it around from last year. Our leadership, senior leadership, was amazing, and we've got a lot of young talent on this team. You know, we started 5 sophomores on offense, and I feel like our kids are going to be hungry to get back and get over the top and win one next year.
Decatur Central held to just 146 yards of total offense, just couldn't find that rhythm on the offensive side of the ball, but Coach Enright said it. They're a young team. I have no doubt they'll be back here at Lucas Oil Stadium.
That linebacker gets motion away. He's got that flush state, so once he sees the ball isn't coming back to him, it's an easy, I've got a gap to go to.
So the ends are tackling dive? Or?
Ends have dive.
Okay.
Unless the dive hits like midline, then they would have the quarterback.
Okay.
Because it would be the tackle.
Cole's going to talk a little bit about the week in nutrition and hydration.
Roof's not open, the windows aren't open, it gets hot and it gets dry.
All right, thank you.
We talked about at the beginning of the week that it's really awesome to play in Lucas Oil, but playing anytime, anywhere, any place is kind of the mantra going in. Like, it's a business trip. When these kids walked off the field last year at Lucas Oil, they had one goal in mind, and that was to win the blue one. So, you know, our expectations are go in and play a really good football game, you know, try to create turnovers. It's a really good offense from Warsaw. They try to keep you off the field offensively and run the football. So we know it's going to be a fight. We call it a big cat or midnight alley, and we preach toughness. So our expectations are go in and fight, try to get them off the field the best we can, create a couple turnovers, and let our offense do what it's done all year, and Bo getting us in the right play, making sure we're taking what the defense gives us and not just trying to force a run or a pass, and see what Bo can do out there. But our expectations are really high. I think the kids are locked in, they're prepared. Can't wait to see what they do on Saturday. So Monday, we focus on offensive game plan. We'll put a theme together for the kids for the week, and then go out on the practice field and work on our offensive game plan. Typically, we'll go into it and have an individual session where each individual group will have a point of emphasis session of 10 to 15 minutes, just trying to work on the things that maybe our coaches saw from the previous week that needed fixed or needed changed. Then we'll go into a team session. Typically, we'll have a group period of 7-on-7 or inside run, but late in the season, when we get into the playoffs and we're late into the season, we kind of limit some of those group sessions and get straight to team and try to just run our plays and make sure that we're blocking the correct people and our guys are stepping the right direction, and handoffs in the backfield are crisp and footwork's right and our fakes are exceptional, and just running through all the different things offensively that you can do, and we had a great practice on Monday doing that.
Trail right 80, Frogger left.
Yo, baby.
Trail right 80, Frogger left.
Hey, let's shoot.
Let's go. Let's go.
I'm Bo Wilson, play quarterback at Decatur Central High School. The lesson I took from last year's team was that nothing's going to be easy. We made it to the state championship. Then this year, we have a target on our back being preseason #1 team in 5A. Nothing's going to be easy. We had to go on the road, and it was a hard road, and now we're finally back.
I'll look at Rel and I'll tell him to go, and Ash will inside kick it out. Okay? So it's very
All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get started here. Some of you probably don't know, some of you have probably heard, but Coach Cooper and Tyler lost Tyler's grandpa, Coach Cooper's dad, yesterday. And then today, Coach Sherritt's wife passed away. So obviously in these kind of situations, it's very difficult. It's tough, it's sad, it's unexplainable. There's going to be different emotions from different people, and all emotions are okay. So we're going to pray here. Greg has come on short notice just to be with us. I just want everybody to be together in this difficult time. Be there for Coach Sherritt, Coach Coop, Tyler. We've all been affected by death, but in a week like this where you want to be excited for a state championship game, it can be hard on anybody, even adults, to manage those emotions and be able to know, hey, do we need to be happy? Do we need to be sad? Everybody deals with death differently, and it's okay. But I just want to know that this family, we're all together for those guys. We're going to be there for them, and saying a prayer is the most important thing that we can do right now. Okay? So grab somebody, guys, please.
All right, guys. Yep. Hey, let's pray. Dear guys, we come before you right now. It's a weird day, in that we're really excited for Saturday night, but at the same time, we're really sad and even angry at the loss of a couple in this brotherhood, this community, this family.
It's just so sad on what happened. And when we found out the news on Tuesday, right, texted all of our O-line, we all got on the same page that we needed to have a great week of practice, because we knew that he wasn't going to be there, and we knew that Hoskins was going to be there. So we knew that just everybody needed to be on the same page so we can go out and get this win for Coach Sheep.
But the number one thing is the love that we need to show each other, and that we need to show Coach Sherritt and all the people in our football family and our friends, because that's the most important thing, man. Life is so short that we really need to lean on each other, and our kids have really done that this week. I really feel like we've grown together even closer through a tragedy, which has been very tough. So.
Yeah, this week it's been rough for sure, and not what we expected. With Coach Sheep's wife passing, and Coach Coop's dad, and I think it's Tyler Cooper's grandpa passed away. It was definitely emotional, and it just shows that it's bigger than football, and we're playing for something bigger than ourselves, and it's our reminder that God has a plan for us.
Hey, listen up. For these 13 seniors, it's the last ever practice, the last ever time they'll put pads on this football field. So it's a special one. Not very often you know when your last practice on a field is, and they know. So let's make it a great one. All right, here we go. You got them, Al. Hands on it! Team Jack's on me! Ready? Again! They got the man. What's this thing?
What drives me to be better is just, not being satisfied. Like last year, we made it to the state championship, but we didn't win. So that was really what drove me this year, just getting back and winning it this time. So, you know, we're not satisfied with being back in the state championship. The goal is to win it. The thing that special me about this team is like just the brotherhood, like how we all come together. Like, you know, watching our games, not the whole playoffs, but these past 2 weeks, like they've been tough. Like we haven't been blowing teams out, it haven't been easy. But like if you see, ain't nobody mad at nobody, ain't nobody, you know, going off on nobody. Like we all stay together. It's like we all compliment each other. So I say that's what's really special to me is just how we stick together.
Not to add extra pressure, because I understand pressure's on us, but it doesn't matter. We're going to accept it. We're accepting it as a privilege. We're going to go out and play our best game on Saturday night. Because that's what we trained for, we trained smart for, we prepared for. That's the only thing we've discussed since January. They have not discussed that they're going to win state championship. They didn't discuss that. It might have been one of their whatever goals, but it wasn't the one goal. And because we've only had one goal. I feel confident that we show our true blue and gold on next Saturday night. The game that we've been waiting for all year long. Our best performance from everybody. Offense, defense, special teams. We're all dialed in, playing our best game we play all year long. In the most important game of the year, all eyes are on us. Saturday night, 7 p.m., the main event. The last game of the state championship. All eyes on us. That's when we will perform at our highest level. Family on three. 1, 2, 3. Family! Woo!
You know, you can't miss out the movie with the popcorn. It's always there. The popcorn's always there.
Abs with no snacks? Are you sick?
It's like the ocean with no water.
I smacked him out to here.
He's sitting.
waiting.
He's sitting next to me.
The first game that Taylor Swift's on.
It's not about the money. The church.
We've nothing to fear. But death is, we are not. But we are. Death is not. Stay together and listen for my command. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us today our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Thine is the kingdom, power, glory, forever. Amen.
All right, boys, right back.
Everybody have a good Thanksgiving. You know, hopefully you have a good day, a blessed day. And honestly, all y'all that's watching, honestly, we're thankful for all of you.
Day 5, going to practice at IU Bloom. Let's get it.
My name is Eric Menfo. I'm 6. When I came here, I was like a big fan of football, but I came to one of the games and I just see how the spirit was. And I went to one of the practices and I met my coach Juice, where he was like, "You got a good frame and everything. Like you have a good body size. So like you should do something with it instead of just not doing nothing with it." So he really spiked my passion to keep going and play football and get to where I am right now. My thoughts on the game is it's just the same as every game, playing fast and physical, but also being there for your brother. We're playing a team that we really haven't seen this formation a lot. We've seen it like once or twice, but they do it a little different. So paying attention to your keys and doing everything that you could. It's probably the biggest key, just staying focused on what you have to task.
What do we do?
Tonight's our night. Tonight is our night. Now is our time. Enjoy the rest of the afternoon. Get your mind right. Envision yourself every play tonight. Envision it the rest of the afternoon. Take a nap, but envision. Think about your effort. Think about each play. What are you going to do in every play? What's your job responsibility? You do what Coach Enright and the staff that already coached you guys up. It's our night. I'm proud of you guys. I love you guys. Let's have a great night tonight. Get a body. Let's go. Boom, boom.
And family on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Family.
Woo! Woo!
Listen. Greg will be in the team room for chapel afterwards, and then get your stuff ready. At 4:15 will be defensive walkthrough in the Aux gym. Scout O, please be there. And then 4:30 is offensive walkthrough. Scout D, please be there. Good, got it. Eat whenever you're ready.
But you also play for those who have come before you here and may not have the opportunity that you guys have had tonight. You play for Hawks of generations past.
Man, you might go take this dub. You know.
Talk about these guys being like water. They're just looking for cracks. They'll probe until they find it. That's why we have different pictures to give them. Okay? Here's what can't happen. They're going to make some plays. We can't say, oh, the call isn't working. The guy next to me isn't doing his job. Everybody's got to do their job. And we got to trust that they're a good team and they're there for a reason. But we're the better team, and if we just keep doing our jobs, we're going to win out. Guys, we had a rough start to the season on this side of the ball. But everybody stay together. The coaches stay together. The players stay together. We've gotten better all season long, and we're prepared for this. You don't have to do anything extraordinary. We just got to be extraordinary at doing our job. Not extraordinary plays. We have to be extraordinary at doing our job and continuing to play through adversity. We've been through that all year. Had our ups and downs. We're here because we deserve it. We're here because we've counted on each other and trusted each other and gotten better. Have some fun out there. Let's go whoop their ass. Coach, you got it.
Hey, that was money. Let's go. Get a break.
Hey, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
Grief's a hard thing, man. It's like a callus. It only comes after a blister, you know. And grief only comes after the hard work of, 18 years of marriage and all that love and support. And so I welcome it. I lean into it. I expect it. All these tears I got and love in my throat and the pit in my stomach. That's the love I have inside for her. And I can't give her anymore. And I'm okay with that. For the next 3 hours, I'm gonna give that to you. All that love, all that energy, all that support. That goes to you guys. And after that, I'll take it back and I'll cry again. Okay? But you guys got all I got tonight.
Tommy Stevens, Albert Aguirre, Larry Tracy, Will Gibson, Jordan Jackson, Jason Combs, Brandon Ledford, Shamar Smith, Benny Talaska, Sean Gary, Kenny Tracy, Antonio Davis, Nick Canavane, Connor Ray, Riker Stout, Austin Osborne, Isaac Lawrence, Sean Evans, Tyrone Tracy. You are not alone. You're standing on the shoulders of all that have come before you, and they will lift you up. You're ready for this moment. You have trained your bodies, sharpened your minds, and filled your hearts. You were built for this. One more to be legendary. Big Cat, Midnight Alley, Mars Hill Street Fight, Decatur Tough, anytime, anywhere, any place. The gates of hell are open night and day. Smooth the descent, and easy is the way. But to come back from hell and view the cheerful skies, In this, the task in mighty labor lies. Lucius, turn it up to 212. Go be you so we can be us. Let's go take the blue one, burn the boats.
The finale, not just for 5A, but for the entirety of the high school football season. It is here. This ball is in play. It can be returned. Here we go. Great coverage by the Tigers. And Decatur Central will start this drive at the 14-yard line. Again, little flare out to Hicks. Good blocking by the wide receivers. First down and more. Hicks takes off. No flags. Touchdown Decatur Central from 38 yards out. That was designed to get 5 yards. You'll take the house if you can get it. Walk me through it.
It's talked about, as we said earlier, breaking tackles, 2, 3, 4 guys, and there's the track speed right there. Casimir Hicks, if he gets on the edge and he gets a step, he's going to do a lot of that tonight.
So the Warsaw offense will take to the field for the first time. Drew Sullivan has completed all of 18 passes all season. That's okay. He's run the ball 171 times on the season. Duncan, Brock, Sullivan. This is all about running the football and trying to keep Decatur Central's offense off the field. Sullivan. Again, just looks for a seam, finds a touchdown. Untouched on the final play of the drive. Welcome to your first drive in a state championship game.
They made one good play. We took a little bit of a bad angle, but great defense for 10 out of 11 plays. Every snap is an opportunity to cause a fumble with this offense. They do so much mesh crap, man. So don't give up on the next play. Every snap is an opportunity to cause a fumble on the next play.
Carter back deep to return for Decatur Central. This time from the 4. And this time there's a seam. And this time there's daylight for Decatur Central. They'll be taken down at the 40-yard line. Petty, who we just showed you in the highlights, had one in his hands and couldn't hang on to it. Second down.
Decatur Central cannot get bored with this game because the muddy game that is going to be tonight, they better get used to it, because if not, they'll find themselves down with an uphill climb.
And again, finding yourself down against this team is an entirely different scenario. Tell out the game of keep away they can play. Pump and go. Again, looks for the end zone, but defensive back let it. That's a turnover. Brock makes the play. Toss play, goes right side, and again, bouncing outside the tackle. It's a 9-man box, which means if you get past contained, you're going to keep going for a while. Tucker Reed on the carry. This time it's the hand off the ball, pop free. Waiting for an official signal. I think that's a fumble. Yep, Decatur Central gets it right back. A jarring hit separated the ball from Duncan, and DC recovers. It's Campbell that picks it up. And the player that had the hit that jarred it, that was Christopher Hill that makes the play. Jenwright rocking the shorts. That is a nod to his father, who did the exact same thing during his days as a state championship winning football coach.
Pharrell Carter is listed at 155 pounds, but watch him take on this hit right here. It just bounces off of it like a pinball and is still able to churn out some extra yards. The young man is special.
with the touchdown run, his 7th rushing touchdown of the season.
That looked like a Decatur Central football drive right there. Nothing cute. We're just going to go north and south, run the football, and our 155-pound athlete is going to run over your football team for our 2nd touchdown.
Ball came out again. There was a problem on the exchange, and Decatur Central's got it. And the young man that made the tackle on the kickoff in Colton Ison recovers the fumble.
We're doing a great job of giving them nothing easy. Keep doing a great job of being disciplined. Nothing easy, nothing easy.
This will be from just inside of 33. Snap back, kick up, and this one, dead, solid, perfect. We're back to Lucas Oil in a moment on the IHL. Uh-oh, we have a flag down. Hang on just a second.
Roughing the kicker on the defense. Half the distance to the goal, automatic first down.
So wipe away the field goal for Vogel. 1st and goal coming up for Decatur Central. Instead of 3, they get the 6. That time again from Casimir Hicks. Fake to get the 2-point conversion. There's the throw. Got it. 2 on the board. Vogel with the throw. Ison with the catch. And it's back to a 14-point game. All momentum on the side of Decatur Central. Instead of 3, they get 8. Sullivan will look to throw. Here comes Campbell. Ball comes out. That's a loose football. And it's a no incomplete pass. It was recovered by Warsaw regardless.
This is where I really feel Bo Poston is at his best. The run game is a factor, and then we go play action off of it. Massive gains to be had. Bonnewitt doing a nice job getting as many yards as possible before getting out of bounds.
DC will go for the 3. And again, Vogel has to make this one from 33 yards out. Snap back, kick up, and this one is good. So the successful 3-score lead at 24-7. Nice kick, has the distance, and it's good. It is going to be just simply take a knee and take a 2-touchdown lead for the second stanza if you're the Hawks.
In a street fight, you flip, you get knocked the hell out. We ain't flipping. Keep fighting. Nobody's smiling on the sideline. We played 24 minutes. It's a 48-minute game. We got to come out with the same energy we had first half and step on their throat and twist it. That's the mindset you have to have. If anybody's smiling on the sideline, that ain't it. You freshmen and sophomores, when you're here in a year or 2 years, you're not going to want the freshmen that are on the sideline smiling when you're trying to win a blue one. You guys feel me? Okay, let's go. We'll be back out to talk offense and defense in a second.
Keep dominating because it's what we do, fast and physical.
They get the ball in the second half. You know their offense. They go down, score. It's a new ball game. We got to mentally, the guys in this room have to understand and rely on each other and keep guys going. Keep guys going. If the defense gives up some shit, that's fine. Okay, pump them up. Let's move on to the next series. Go score and put this thing away. You got me? Any questions? Good. Good shit. Good shit. Finish. Got it. 0-0, put your foot in the fucking zone. Hey, finish on 3, 1, 2, 3, finish!
On the dive play, there's a big gain. There's the opportunity. No flags. Duncan will score. 61 yards out. Touchdown, Warsaw. Smite's extra point kick is good, and this is back to a one-score game.
Casimir hits as he's done all game, continuing to make the Tigers hurt in space.
First and goal, 4-yard line. Carter makes a defender miss. Crosses the goal line, he's in. Touchdown, Decatur Central. They answer, score for score. Well, you're at the point of the game now where if you're Warsaw, you got to score anytime you touch it. I think that would be the Webster's Dictionary definition of run blitz that time by Decatur Central. 4th and 8. Here comes the quarterback option from Brock. Throws the jump ball. Has it. Stepping out of bounds was Davis.
Warsaw's been driving the length of the field, but this is where you can hang your hat and get a stop. A much needed one at that if you're the Hawks. That's Christopher Hill again. We've called his name a few times today, making some timely stops for the Hawks on defense.
Sullivan looks to throw. Campbell hits him, and it's picked off. Intercepted. Decatur Central's got it. There's the stop they needed. Hunter Harvey with the interception.
This is called a video game two-step. Just one guy taking matters into his own hands, making multiple people miss. It just looks like a pinball machine. Defenders bouncing off of one another, just trying to get a hand on Casimir Hicks.
It's still a two-score game with 8:12 left to go. Bobble, loose football. DC's got it. Bonowit on the recovery.
This is why you call timeout if you're Coach Curtis. It's this right here. Get them in 3rd and long, and then bank on your defense making a play in that situation, and you get the football back to your offense and try and go get some points and make this a football game.
Sullivan looks to throw. Looking for the deep ball. Throws the jump ball, and it's grabbed. That's Egoff.
This is just going and saying, I'm better than everyone else. I'm going to split the difference. I'm going to force Drew Sullivan to make a bad decision and then also come up with the tackle for loss. I think we're seeing a lot from Michael Campbell and his ability to impact the game, even if it isn't solely rushing the passer.
Pressure immediately on Sullivan, and another turnover on downs. Jordan Shanks got back to the quarterback, and Warsaw can only stop it one more time with 4:27 left to go. Still going. Carter angling down the sideline. Carter will not be caught. No flags. Touchdown Decatur Central. 3-score lead for who are likely the first time state champions.
Easy, man. Come on.
Fantastic carry by Reed. Taking it down inside of the 10-yard line. You love the hustle, the lack of quit from Warsaw. Sullivan rolling, throwing, touchdown. This one top left side. Warsaw's got it. This one's not over yet. Sullivan buried. That is Bryce Johnson. Maybe one more snap for the Tigers. One final heave. And this one, one-handed, why not? One hand on the game ball, put both hands on the state championship trophy for El Carter and the Decatur Central Hawks, our state champions for the first time.
Proud of these young men. They walked off the field here 367 days ago. Red ribbons